Dobra, dzień dobry. Tak. Tak i tak. Pojawiło się. To gramy. Dysz. Zobaczymy, co się dziś wydarzy w Hogwarts Legacy. Kurwa, oczywiście, że musiało się sportoczyć, nie? Ups. Dziedzictwo Hogwartu. Gramy, nie? Trzeba iść ku końcowi tej gry w końcu. No. A potem, kurde, jeszcze to wyrosło. Cholera. A, zobaczymy. Dobra, no myśmy tu się zatrzymali. Lecimy.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to,
Good.
I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had
to
to do with
potem.
me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from
Potem-
Victor Rookwood
Dobra.
to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow
dwa
coming
zadania,
for you
ale
in the
one
Three
są.
Broomsticks after the troll attack?
Jak
It
znajdę
does,
jeden,
somewhat.
kurwa, ten, to wtedy
At the
to.
moment, I'm more concerned about
All
what
the time.
else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
Dobra. No właśnie
This way.
miałem sprawdzić coś. No, widzicie, pójdą tylko to. A to jednego nie brakuje, nie? Do takich szczegółów. No a to się zrobi, zobaczymy. Kiedy? Na razie idziemy za nią. Kazuje mi iść za sobą, to idę za nią. Czego coś T-Mobile ode mnie chce? Czekajcie. Tu.
A centaur. Tread carefully.
Kurde. Wpychają mi ten kurwa internet bezlimitowy w ogóle. Ja mam bez limitu, tylko że z ograniczoną prędkością i po co mi więcej? Ja pierdzielę, ej. Cholera mi takie coś.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
Okay.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the Centaurs are
Masakra, nie?
suspicious. That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
Czy
It
to
seems
było?
that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water. This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely
Rebellion.
sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Still smoking. They can't have been gone long.
A, można ich przeszukać po prostu. Kurwa, pijesz to? Ja bym tego nie pił. Tylko nie wiadomo co to jest, nie? Ale dobra. Dobrze, nie?
This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it. Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left?
Okej.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully.
Carefully.
Only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this.
No to dawaj
How did
dziewczyno.
goblin and
Lecimy.
poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
Wejdź do namiotu. Dobra. Nie wiem, czy idzie zrobić tak.
But you trusted the wrong kind. You'll have to echo your folly. How are we supposed to offer our respects to such a choice?
I never get lost, me. Always got me wits about me. You find yourself roaming the land like a little lost lamb, you only need cast your ear to my voice, because I'll know exactly where I am. You can blind...
Haha!
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
It's a dragon fighting ring.
Haha!
This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
No, no. chyba, nie wiem czy wyjdzie.
Don't know what Victor was thinking, striking a bargain with him. You bet. Oh, I shall enjoy this.
Szkoda.
Bingo!
A more hushed approach is like it was.
Tylko co ja mam tu zrobić? Kurde. To znaczy, bo... chyba, że...
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Ah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is going to get me precisely what I want.
Sickens me to work alongside any of them. Don't know how Ramrock's
Czego
stomach's
nie
being
widzisz?
near Rookwood. Foul beast.
Not much longer now. Soon our necks will be out from under wizarding boots. Wizard kind.
Niczego nie widziałeś?
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her odds, shall we? Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. Can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Hello, Hamora.
Halo, Hamara. Cyk.
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
What I wouldn't give to be a Devageist right now.
Revelio.
Tylko właśnie pytanie brzmi... A nie, to chyba jednak... Tędy.
one we're looking for, and you brought a friend.
No patrzcie, kto się zjawił. Ja! Ja! Chciałem używać południonów, cholera. Ale chyba nie mam wyboru. Dobra, zaraz wracam. Cholera. Jestem.
Ready. The elements of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Chwila.
Let's make them count.
Dwójka i dwójka. Chociaż ja myślę... Bo tam jest i tak pokonany. Dosyć imprezy!
the one we're looking for, ain't you, poor friend?
OD in black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I
Spoko.
don't know. Nothing about this
Smok
day was
został
expected. Not the
uwolniony.
goblins and definitely not the fighting room.
Myślałem, że kurwa na nim się poleci, a ta dupa.
And the
Szkoda, że nie.
Procesor, which cannot be good.
Szkoda, żeśmy na nim nie polecieli.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it
A,
than
no
the
dobra,
poachers,
poszło
at least
jakoś.
for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
It would be foolish not to expect it. They're not a forgiving lot. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what we just did.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
No, zajebiście. Teraz idziemy na Hogsmeade. Po płotki od razu. Pewnie mu się odrobiły te płotki, więc w sumie. I przy okazji sprzedamy tam te rzeczy.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain
O, zaczynają się nowe questy.
attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
To jest lepsze, patrzcie. Dobra, to ja sobie to...
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Inwentory. Gdzie to będzie? Gdzie to kurde jest? Tutaj.
What can I do for you today?
Nie wiem, ale wiem tylko tyle, że możesz się wypchać. O, patrzcie, mamy aż 3. One są po 100.
A wise decision. Thank you.
Te potki.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Dobra, teraz tak.
Revelio.
Co ty byś chciała ode mnie? O! Weź udział w zajęciach z transmutacji, po prostu. Zajebiście, rajdowo, to lecimy. Od razu mapa Hogwartu. I... Od razu, nie? Bez zbędnego pierdzielenia. Do zaklęcia transmutacji. Które to jest? Czekajcie, to czego to ja nie mam? Zaklęcie transmutacji. Aha. Co mam zrobić? Lol. Aha. Dobra, to będę zaraz ogarniał.
Revelio.
Nie wiem, o co chodzi, bo teraz się trochę zgubiłem.
So this is the underground harbor. Revelio.
Aha. Kurwa.
Revelio. The Grey Lady. I'd say hello, but she doesn't seem particularly social. Revelio.
To tyle. Utykaj w tamtą stronę.
Revelio.
Revelio. Kurwa, jednej tej mi brakuje. Ale nie wiem, czy ona jest tu w Hogwarcie gdzieś raczej. Może się uda, no nie wiadomo. A, do góry. Chyba tak.
Revelio.
A tu raczej nie będzie.
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration?
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge
Spadaj,
is trivial.
kobieto, dawaj
Hence,
książkę.
I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask.
Spadaj,
They
kobieto,
also
dawaj
have enough with
książkę, nie pitol.
schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my
Kurde, dawaj mi
easiest
tę książkę.
questions.
Co chcesz? Mów.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few
Splendid.
questions and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
Co? Coś o Quidditchu, czekaj, co ty chcesz? O kurde. Żółtek. Oj.
The Golden Snuggery.
No. Incorrect. The answer was the golden snidget. The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct.
Co?
Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Jako płynne szczęście.
Felix Felicis.
Well done. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organized competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
Ej, kurde, kto to pamięta? O kurde.
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to Beadle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
O Boże.
The Snitch.
I'm sorry, but the correct answer was the Quaffle. When a chaser
Aha,
plays the Quaffle
największa,
through one of 3 hoops
kurde.
in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points.
Co za gówno?
True or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
O kurde, gatunek te. Ja wiem jak on działa, ale chyba fałsz.
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well,
Właśnie.
I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
I'd like to answer more questions.
What governmental body directly preceded the Ministry of Magic?
Kurwa.
The Order of Merlin.
No, that's incorrect. The answer was the Wizards' Council.
O, tak
The
myślałem.
Wizards' Council disbanded in
Rada Czarodziejów.
1707 after the creation of the International Statute of Wizarding Secrecy, which required a more structured government to
Rada
support its
Czarodziejów.
enforcement. Which dragon breed is the smallest?
Kurwa, tego już nie
The
pamiętam.
Ukrainian Iron Belly.
No, I'm sorry, but the answer was the Peruvian Vipertooth.
Tego
Though
bym
the
kurwa nie
Vipertooth
wiedział.
is the smallest breed, averaging at around 15 feet in length, it is also the fastest breed and feared for its venomous fangs. Who founded the village of Hogsmeade?
O Jezu.
Elfrida Clegg.
No, the hide behind.
Dobra, spadaj.
Aletha. The Nevet. The
Nie chce mi się tego kurwa. Ile to ono tego ma?
I don't have time.
Badaj.
I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this.
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to.
Dobra.
I'm hoping she...
Well, are you
Ja nie chcę z tobą gadać. Zjeżdżaj.
I don't have time.
That's fine.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
Zjeżdżaj mi stąd. Kurwa, idźcie. Jak mam to teraz zrobić? Kurwa, ona by mogła stąd spieprzyć. Tak w sumie. Laska, zawijaj się.
Well, are you ready to test your expertise with my most difficult questions?
I don't have to.
No dawaj tę książkę, no. Jak ja mam tę książkę jej wziąć? Pierdolę. Ale tu będzie co kurwa stać całe wieki.
Protego! Revelio. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
Nareszcie. Kurde, mapa. Czekaj. Masakra.
Revelio.
Oni ty...
Revelio.
Ja pierd... Dobra.
So frustrating. You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful? Officer Singer,
Careful,
she
Mata.
sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She directed me to not keeping a closer eye on you, and she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little Gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month, then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight, then adding one of your own hairs. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu, but Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
Can you choose what form your animagus will take?
Oh no, a person's animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about me.
How does it feel to transform into an animal?
Well, the first time it can be a bit unnerving. I felt a kind of searing pain and a strong double heartbeat. But it gets easier the more you do it. I no longer feel any pain, and I must say, I find a sense of comfort in the double heartbeat. And I love being able to view the world from a different perspective.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
We're making good progress. We can't quit now.
I agree. I have never considered quitting, even for a moment. You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Ranrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
Aha. Zajebiste. To lecimy. Potem już nie będę do nocy przestawiać, bo Jednego mi brakuje, cholera. To alohomory, no.
Revelio.
W tym zamku to już praktycznie nic nie ma. No ale może być.
Revelio.
Może być gdzieś tu, może być.
Revelio.
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 No to tam sobie porozmawiamy. Kurde, no gdzie może być ta jeszcze jedna? Cholera. Jedynego ciemnego, tego mi brakuje już. Czy tam niebieskiego. Już bym był, kurde, już bym miał alohomora, a tak to dupa.
Revelio.
Ale nie będę tego na siłę szukał, bo to nie o to chodzi.
The castle must have been quite stately in its time.
Tyle szukać, to masakra. Pieprzyć.
Revelio.
Nie ma. Niczego. No popatrzcie, no.
Revelio.
Chyba, że tu będzie. Bo szczerze powiedziawszy, może być, tylko...
Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Jakieś alohomora 3. Ale tu chyba jest coś. Jest alohomora 3. A tam?
Revelio.
Aloha Mora.
Aloha Mora 2. Tylko właśnie pyk, 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 pyk.
Rebellion. Lumos. Rebellion.
No to powinno być. No ale chyba nie ma. Niech to.
Rebellion.
Jest zawarte.
Rebellion.
A. Nic z tego nie ma. Kurwa. Kurde. Nigdzie nie ma.
Rebellion.
O. Ja słyszę ten.
Breaking into Margaret Lawley's home wasn't the brightest idea. I'll say it again. Can't thank them enough for helping to save the village from those trolls.
Rebellion.
Ale jeszcze może.
Rebellion.
Dobra, jeszcze tu jest na górę wejść. Tylko.
Fine now, Demi guys.
A mam cię, no.
Rebellion. Aloha Mora.
Tu jesteś.
Revelio.
Możesz być.
Revelio.
Nie wiem, gdzie to może być. Tu. No to dobra.
Over here.
To mamy wszystko.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing.
Będziemy ale humor jeszcze odblokować.
Fig was genuinely
W takiej
baffled by its
sytuacji.
behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a port key that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Dobra. To pogadane, to pogadane. Będziemy odblokować Alchomorę teraz. Od razu mapa Hogwartu. Pyk. Idziemy odblokować, kurde, teraz tą Alchomorę, nie? Nareszcie. Nareszcie wycie z tajemnic.
Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings!
I actually have some moons for you.
Dear me, you have been busy. Incredible, thank you. You're ready for the final Alahomora lesson. With this knowledge, no lock shall ever stand in your way. You have done all I asked. I only wish I knew who put those statues everywhere in the first place. Alas. If you do find more, please feel free to remove them. You'll be doing your caretaker a huge service. And if I ever find out who the bully is behind this cruel trick, I shall let you know. Thank you once again for your assistance and tenacity. Now that you've mastered Alahomora, no lock is unbreakable. But do feel free to keep finding demiguise stuff.
To się skończy.
removing those moons.
Jeszcze nie? Aha, czekaj na wieści, o Boże. I tak musimy czekać i tak. Ale mam w końcu ten alohomor odblokowany. I nie muszę nic. Już niczego szukać. Dobra. Teraz to miecz pora dnia będzie latać, czy nocy. Chyba, że będzie wymagało tego jeszcze jakieś zadanie. Ale teraz to już nawet. Lajtowo.
I heard Professor Weasley transfigured the book with all her test answers into an owl to stop students from cheating.
O.
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can
Professor
take a
Weasley.
lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do. Beautifully done.
Zaklęcie transmutacji. Oho. Achievement, co, że odblokuj wszystkie kurwa zaklęcia, sobie dostałem nawet 2. Serio? Bez sensu. Nie wszystkich zaklęć jeszcze nie umiem.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed.
Jeszcze zostają
And frankly,
niewybaczalne.
excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully, you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your visit to the kitchens and the Hogsmeade graveyard with Nick to bribe a ghost for information connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Not at all. I'm fascinated by ghosts and Food. And I was interested in learning more about the castle and the surrounding area.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
Hurra! Lord Rock. O, czyli na razie co, nic nie ma. Cześć Patros. Co tam, jak tam? Coś cicho dzisiaj wszyscy są. O, a nie, coś tu jednak jest. O, jest coś jednak. To jest chyba bliżej w sumie nawet. A, dziwne. Aha, ale bliżej, ale wyżej. Dobra, no to coś nie tak. Znowu oglądam w 144p. No cóż. Kurde, co ci powiem, no niżej się już nie da zejść. Masakra jakaś. Ale udało mi się odblokować całą alohomorę w końcu. I widzę, że teraz to zagranie tylko ciśnie po wątkach głównych. Więc... I mam wszystkie zaklęcia, nie licząc tych dwóch, ale tak to mam wszystkie, cały zestaw. Więc w sumie już jest blisko. Więc w sumie już tylko te dwa jeszcze się nauczyć i to już jest koniec. To jest do wyboru, do koloru. Już będzie to się cieszy. No. Więc to już będzie. Ale coś cicho dzisiaj, wyjątkowo jakoś tak, już nikogo kurwa nie ma. Dziwne. Wczoraj to było, kurde, coś a dzisiaj o tej samej poszedł do dupa jest. Dziwne. Ale mniejsze już o to. Jutro będziemy robić i tak z tego. No, jak się to nazywa? Kurde. Horizona trzeba skończyć jeszcze na tym laptopie. Ojejciu. I koniec. Kurde, gdzie mi to kosze iść tak wysoko? Ja pierdzielę. O Boże. Na sam szczyt zamku. Jeszcze wyżej. Jej! Jak zajebiście. Jej!
Hello there. Hello, Almeet. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Serona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear.
Aha.
If Serona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Aż tyle. Cały tydzień dziś pobierał jedną grę.
You said you know gobbledygook, but how well? I've been reading it for as long as I've been reading English.
Cały
My
tydzień
parents
byś
have an
jedną grę
extensive
pobierał.
library. Once I grew bored with the classics, I devoured goblin writings. I'd tell you some titles, but you wouldn't understand them.
Have you ever spoken directly to a goblin?
Unbelievably, no. I'm so looking forward to it. Actually conversing in gobbledygook with a native speaker. Cannot wait to confirm subtle bits of pronunciation and tone that may have eluded me. Being self-taught and all.
Lord Grok is waiting. Should we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a
się
couple
do
of key
pobierania.
terms
No
first.
widzisz, no wiem, no ale to byś tego Jaskosta pobierał. Chyba cały tydzień. Jak chciał ci tydzień grę pobierać. Gdzie to trzeba iść? Bo ja nie pójdę taki kawał. Mapa świata. What's to jest gdzieś w tych okolicach. To my... Pyk. Już będziemy bliżej, bo już nie muszę latać po całej tej... Szybszy BTS im... Czy BTS im zamulił? Pobierania. Dobra, lecimy. Bo nie ma tu innych zadań, znaczy nie licząc to, bo to się zrobi, a to jest o tych zwierzętach, to tam by musiał je pozbierać. Dobra, lecimy. Lecimy już, kurde, lecimy z tą grą. Aż do końca, kurde. Lecimy już, kurde, praktycznie, że do końca. Pewnie jeszcze nie skończę, ale... Bo mi braknie i tak czasu, żeby to skończyć, ale... Ale już będziemy blisko końca. Zobaczę, ile mi zostanie do końca, to określimy, czy będzie jeszcze jeden stream, czy będą dwa. Zobaczymy, jak tam z pobocznymi jeszcze to będzie wyglądać, bo na razie nie ma pobocznych. To na razie mam to gdzieś. Wszystkie magie wyuczone. Wszystkie magie są wyuczone na razie, więc... Jeszcze dwa czary zakazane trzeba by się nauczyć, więc to jeszcze... Jak już to będę umiał, to już będę wiedział, że już blisko końca jestem. Takiego definitywnego. No. Za chwilę muszę iść na obiad, muszę sobie pilnować zegarka, nie? Hop. Hop. Du. Także już. O, patrzcie. O, patrzcie państwo. Imperius. O, Imperio i... Jest, Imperio. Jest Imperio. To zmieniamy taktykę w każdym razie. To w tej sytuacji zmieniamy taktykę, to nie chcę. Czy teoretycznie przydałoby się może coś odblokować, jakiś kurwa punkt podróży szybkiej. Jest tu coś, może jest. Sprawdzę, czy to nie jest to przypadkiem. O to mi no chodziło. Żeby to odblokować, dobra. Hogsmeade, cholera jasna. To jest Hogsmeade. To idziemy najpierw tu pogadać, a potem idziemy robić Imperio, kurde. Lecimy z koksem. Okej, jeśli inaczej poprawić, pogadamy, lecę coś poczytać. Spoko. Mam nadzieję, żeby ci się poprawił i żeby ci zrobili w końcu tego neta normalnie. Światłowód. I wtedy mam nadzieję, że pójdzie już wszystko sobie dobrze.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What was she sending you?
Only some feed she's been developing. I was going to give it to Professor Howen for the measles.
What kind of research is she doing?
It varies from week to week, but it's always to do with creatures. Last week she was studying leg knots in plimpies.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realized that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg. Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here?
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
That sounds straightforward enough.
You should be in and
Cześć, Julka.
Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
Dobra.
I don't suppose you've thought about keeping it, have
Muszę
you?
coś zrobić,
No.
czekajcie.
It belongs to her. Keeping it may be just as bad as the poachers.
Się uda. Znajomi. Oczekujący. Dobra. Poszło. Dobra. Już Julka, czekaj chwilę.
If you're right about finding her here, how do we go about returning the egg?
Her nest will likely be in the heart of her den, which she will be keeping guard over. It might also be more charred than anywhere else, I imagine.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are.
Dobra. Idę na obiad, wiesz Julka? Będę o 17:00. Aha, dobra. Spoko, Pantera. Lecę zjeść obiad. Halo, halo? To ja. Zobaczmy, co się tu dzieje w ogóle. Dobra, muszę coś sprawdzić. Teraz nie wiem, czy ona jest w stanie ją dodać. Dała radę. O. A tu jeszcze nie ma informacji. Tu jest. Powinno być wspólnie znajomi, ale dobra. Dobra, już jestem, już można grać dalej. Moi mili.
There she is, above us. She did make it home. Good. It looks as if she wasn't followed by the other dragons.
A, bo my do tego smoka mamy.
Her egg.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
I wonder how many they brought to capture her. At least 10 usually.
Dobrze, nie wiem, czy tutaj...
Fantastic.
Reparo. Reparo.
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed
Czasami
her.
się reparo przydaje jednak.
We probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love sheep.
Mam nadzieję, że mnie słychać na tym streamie. Tak. Wszystko działa. Słodziaku. Dobra.
Watch your step.
Hop. Hop.
Oh, pick off a grab horn.
Or just raring.
Wait, what was that?
Ha. Oto i on.
Well, there's no turning back now. Remember, you don't want to hurt her. Over here!
Tędy w takiej sytuacji.
Watch out! It's her domain. She'll Not a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm, if you ask me. I don't suppose she listened to reason.
I'd normally try, but we're well past that.
Raz, dwa, trzy. One, two, three. O kurde.
Why is every bridge here broken?
Reparo.
Reparo!
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss.
Nie wiem, po co wam to jajko, cholera jasna. O, będziemy ujeżdżać tego smaka? Nie.
That was brilliant! And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
To było genialne. Ja. Tak, ale wcześniej próbowała nas zabić.
That's rather generous, isn't it? She did try to kill us the entire time.
Only until she saw her egg, at which point I thought she rather warmed to us. The important thing is that we survived it, and we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntow Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True.
Reparo.
True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless...
Unless what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl.
Kurde, zajebiście.
How could I have been so blind?
Super. To mamy z głowy. Teraz tak. Zadanie Imperius. Mapa świata. Gdzie ty chcesz, żeby się tego nauczyć? Aż tak daleko? No dobra. Gdzie to jest w ogóle? Come on, grow. Tam. To lecimy.
Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
Slow down.
You're here. Good. Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
Będziemy się uczyć teraz Emperiusa.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
Muszę popatrzeć, wleci chyba Depulso stąd. Zobaczymy. Coś na pewno wyleci.
I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet. Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't in there.
Don't start.
Opening all of these is tempting.
Guardian Leviosa.
This room is taller than it looks.
Accio.
We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified.
Revelio.
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Revelio. Revelio. We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
F1.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Levioso.
No chyba, że tu jest na depulso dwójkę.
Revelio.
Raczej.
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd. Accio. 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 Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. There's something here by the altar.
What did you find?
Revelio. We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do. I need to find a safe way across. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Accio.
Chyba nie wiem. To może być coś innego. Co ty gadasz, że nie można czatu połączyć? Ale opóźnienie. Masakra. Dobra, ale już jestem. Jakie to dziwne. Dobra. Dobra, idziemy pogadać z nim. Sytuacji.
Revelio. Did you hear that? We're in a coma. Eerie sounds come with the territory. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Dobra. Większość jest...
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room.
Większość to są takie pierdolety.
Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone.
Przez barykadę.
If this archway's been barricaded, we can find a way through.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
A. Chyba, że to trzeba jakimiś... Może bardziej... Jak nie, to może... Jeszcze inaczej. Nie.
Revelio.
Ja mam się przedostać przez tą barykadę jak cholera.
Revelio.
Nie wie. kompletnie teraz nie wiem, o co chodzi.
Revelio.
Kompletnie teraz... Nie wiem, o co chodzi. Kurwa.
Revelio.
Aha.
Confringo.
Wiem, o co chodzi chyba. Tak głupota.
Incendio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Leviosa. Convulso. Revelio. Accio. Leviosa. Revelio. Revelio.
Kurwa. Ciężko jest zlokalizować. A jest.
Accio. Guardian Leviosa.
You've done it. I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Where did you learn the Imperious Curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
Shouldn't I know more about what the curse entails?
Remember the blasting curse? Same idea.
Oczywiście, że chcę, ja chcę wszystko.
Curses, your intention has to be clear. You have to mean it.
Nie chcę uczyć się zaklęcia Imperium.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master.
Konto zaczynamy stąd. Tak. Imperio.
Here we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Moment. I w tym momencie stoczymy prawdziwy bój. Jo Imperio.
Revelio. Incendio.
Quite dramatic, isn't it?
Gruba walka. Tylko ja bym potrzebował w sumie. Tak. To się przyda. To się przyda. I to też, cholera.
Revelio.
Ty to może zamiast... Lewioso. Weźmiemy sobie jakiegoś bombarda czy coś w tym stylu. Do tego, żeby on nie mógłby mi tutaj pomóc.
Bombarda. Revelio.
Dobra, i teraz tak.
Incendio.
Jeszcze tu bym musiał użyć, ja wiem, jakiegoś depulsu by się przydało użyć na to. Spróbujemy.
Revelio.
This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
Super.
Revelio.
Teraz akcję z powrotem przyciągnę. Kurwa, miejsca brakuje na to. Ale... tak, na pewno bym potrzebował... też...
Revelio.
Pajączki.
Revelio.
Nie wiem, czy to na depulsu będzie działać, czy nie.
Revelio.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try.
Okej. Nie, to wymaga akcji raczej.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Accio. Revelio.
Aha, to nie, raczej nie jest. Bo tu jest ta barykada. Dobra. Tu jest to i tam jest kolejna. Dobra. A, Jezu. Okej, czyli...
Revelio. Bombarda.
Oj, 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 oj.
Accio. Revelio.
This looks different than what we faced before. Now we're also dealing with rune symbols.
Accio. That works. Going.
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Aha.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
Jak to otworzyć? Cholera. Jak to otworzyć? Tu były dwa.
Accio. Revelio.
Jak to otworzyć? Kurde, jak to zrobić?
Revelio.
Jak to otworzyć?
Revelio.
Jak to otworzyć?
Accio. Revelio.
Nie wiem jak to otworzyć, jak cholera jasna. Aha, czyli nie powiedzą konkretnie.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
Nareszcie.
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done.
Revelio.
I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Niezły pojedynek.
Revelio. Incendio. Revelio.
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing. Hold on. Don't give up yet.
Dobrze. To teraz tak. Ciach.
Revelio.
Nie wiem co to, ale...
Sebastian, the relic. Look. Could it be?
No to pogadajmy.
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up.
Kurde, jakby to wyjeżdża wszystko, nie?
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
Zajebiście. Czekajcie, zobaczę od razu. To co do mnie pisze. Patryka Szwicz. 5 i 3. Dobra. To nie to ja sobie gdzieś to. Czekajcie. Chodź tu. Zobaczymy, czy on wyszedł, czy nie. Nie, no to spadła.
I'm willing to ignore what the journal entry says. We're taking the relic. Agreed. This is meant to be. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret, especially from my uncle. Ominous. Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back. Fine, but Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
A, no. No halo.
No halo, jestem jak coś.
No nareszcie. Kurde,
No.
ciężko było się dodzwonić.
Co?
Bo tak dodzwonić się dzwonię, odrzucasz, potem dzwonisz, a ja nie mam powiadomienia i dzwonię jeszcze raz i dopiero odbierasz.
No bo przed tym jak ty do mnie dzwoniłeś, to ja byłam w pokoju u mnie, a tam jest siostra i musiałam przejść do innego pokoju, żeby z tobą pogadać, rozumiesz?
Ojejus, no dobrze.
No. Więc już nie nerwuj się, no. Z Patrykiem gadałam przed chwilą.
Spoko.
Nic to... No. Ale nie gadałam z nim za długo, bo... Mówię, trzeba zostawić tą energię dla ciebie.
Ojej. Ale to miłe.
No widzisz? Widzisz?
Mhm.
No. A dzisiaj byłam na 8 w kościele. I teraz już będę chodzić na godzinę 8 do kościoła.
Ojej.
No.
Widzisz?
No. Powiem ci, lepiej iść na 8. Lepiej iść na 8.
No widzisz?
No. I potem mieć więcej czasu dla ciebie.
Ojej, jakie to miłe.
No widzisz.
To jasno.
Tylko, że to jest to, że muszę o 7 wstawać. Ale to nic. Do mnie to nie problem. Bo do nas ten biskup przyjeżdża.
No widzisz?
No bo bierzmowanie jest, nie? U nas 26. Bodajże. Tak, 26. No.
U nas też będzie kiedyś tam.
U nas jest 20.
Konfringo.
U nas jest 20.
Konfringo. Aha, bo mnie tu nie było. No dobra.
No.
Aha.
I jestem sama w domu. Obraz sobie ze siostrą.
To dlatego ty chcesz kurde ten nam gadać. Kurwa.
Bo rodziców nie ma.
No widzisz, nie?
No.
Się zbagował. XD.
I dlatego do ciebie dzwonię.
No widzisz?
Bo potem powiesz, że cię olewam i to i tamto.
Już. Czy ja ci kiedyś coś takiego powiedziałem, kobieto? Nie.
Nie. Nie.
Właśnie.
No wiesz,
Co ty
ale
to
no
do
tak.
mnie gadasz?
A mówię, a zadzwoń, bo potem się będziesz czuł przeze mnie olewany, czy coś, tak sobie pomyślałam.
Oj, tam.
Ale...
I found a compromise. Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind.
No więc... Ała,
I
moje...
told him we ought to give you this chance.
Przy do
But the relic
góry.
is too important to ignore.
A co robisz fajnego, jeśli mogę zapytać?
No zobacz, przecież widzisz, że gra mnie.
You have my word.
W tego
Aha, no tak.
Hogwarta, no wiesz, że jesteś na publicznej teraz. Jesteś publiczny, no ten. Dajesz sobie z tego sprawę. Żeby potem nie było.
Nie no, spoko przecież. Ja nic do ciebie nie mam przecież to.
No, to ja myślę, no.
No,
Że nie
jajka byłam pozbierać. Przed chwilą.
Spoko.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it.
No i jutro zaś do szkoły, no.
A ja do roboty, no i co mam powiedzieć? Kurde. No i
A
co?
mogę iść z tobą?
A, czyli...
Nie w tej budzi nie chcę siedzieć. Naprawdę, uwierz.
No.
Wolałabym iść z tobą niż
A
siedzieć w tej
chciałbyś
budzie.
siedzieć w robocie?
Looks like ominous. It only upset her.
No, z tobą? Chętnie.
No, a tak samej to nie?
Nie.
Aha,
Z tobą z miłą chęcią.
aha, aha, aha.
No.
Delcoff's in trouble. They're under attack.
Chyba, że mnie tam nie chcesz, to wiesz.
Oj tam od razu.
To coś innego.
Czekaj,
Chyba, że ty pójdziesz za mnie do szkoły, a ja za ciebie do roboty, no.
Jaha.
To jak? Zamieniamy się?
Tak.
Byś Weronikę poznał bliżej, lepiej. No i co więcej do szczęścia jest potrzebne?
Tylko
Z Julką byś se pogadał. Co więcej ci jest do szczęścia potrzebne? Herbatkę byś se wypił kawę, ciasteczko byś zjadł.
Ojej. Wow, ale mi coś walnęło.
Co ci palnęło?
No walczę tu teraz.
Aha. Spoko. Moje oko. Dawid przychodzi?
Tak.
Spoko. A ja zaraz idę sobie muzyczki posłuchać.
Okej.
Przed szkołą, przed dzisiejszym dniem, przed jutrzejszym dniem. Widziałeś? Weronika Discorda założyła.
No, przecież ci pisałem.
A to wiem. No, pisała do mnie.
Ha! A dobrze. Czyli wiesz, jak przyjmować te wroczenia na Discordzie, no to się cieszę.
A twoje przyjęła?
No, sama mi napisała, że mam ją zaprosić.
Aha! O!
Na mesie mi pisała specjalnie.
Ojej! No. A druga, ta Marysia, nie? Się mnie pytała, jak się Discorda zakłada. Jak tam nie wiem, bo mi to kolega zakładał.
Niech się jej pyta, ona sama założyła. Ta Weronika.
Właśnie. No ale wiesz.
Ona mi tylko chciała, żebym jej dał linka do tego.
Aha.
I ona sama sobie założyła. I potem powiedziała, że mam ją zaprosić. Że mi podała nick.
No, spoko. A mi pomógł Patryk, no to jest. Ogarnęłabym to sama, ale nie chciało mi się akurat. Wiedziałam, że Patryk mi pomoże, to... Da. Ciekawe, ile nas jutro w klasie będzie.
You did what you had to do. If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will.
Fajnie, że Werka ma Discorda.
No. Kurde, a zaczęło się od tego, żebyś ty założyła. Teraz wszyscy nagle chcą zakładać.
Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while.
No właśnie, dziwne to jest. Ja to zrobiłam dla ciebie i dla Patryka.
No.
Bo Patryk mi powiedział, że ty będziesz na pewno bardzo ucieszony.
No widzisz.
A ja takie myślę, on i ucieszony? Gdzie?
Nie ma jej teraz.
No wiem. I ja mówię, on i ucieszony, a on go no daj se powiedzieć, że będzie ucieszony. No i go mi miałeś rację. Ile już mam tego Discorda, nawet nie wiem. Czekaj. Kiedy ja go założyłam? 18 lutego, tak? Dobrze myślę?
Nie wiem, zaraz ci powiem, bo tam pisze, kiedy dołączone było. Profil.
Tak, 18 luty.
Nie ma w informacjach tego cholera. A czemu?
Nie ma?
Czemu tego w informacjach?
Nie ma?
Czemu tego w informacjach nie ma? Lol, a u Aha, ja wiem czemu nie ma. Dobra, będzie. Bo ja mam tryb streamera włączony. Dobra, nieważne.
Wiesz, kiedy ja dołączyłam do tego? 18 lutego.
Bo to będzie, przecież jest ten. Dobra. Tu mi będzie pisać, bo tu będzie.
18 luty dołączyłam.
No. Bo ci nawet pisze, że ja streamuję, więc no. Członek od 18 lutego, no. Pisze.
No to już dość trochę.
Widzisz, pisze ci, że streamuje, więc no.
I don't think Mr. Pemberton would use his own stationery. He knows something about those demo.
Ojej. A myślałam o tobie w nocy. Dużo mi się śniło na twój temat.
Gdzie to jest daleko? Pieruny daleko, co?
Czy ty chcesz wiedzieć, co mi się śniło? Czy nie?
Chyba lepiej nie teraz przynajmniej.
Dobra. To ci to powiem kiedyś przy okazji. Albo jutro, jak będziemy gadać, o.
No, dobrze. Pyk, idziemy sobie od razu tu.
Dobra, halo, ja idę sobie muzyki posłuchać jak coś.
Dobra, to leć.
No, a ja ci nie będę, a ty se tam streamuj i tyle.
No dobra, ja i tak za chwilę będę kończył, bo Dawid przyjdzie.
No, to tym bardziej. Się przygotuj.
No.
Wiesz. No, a jak będziesz miał czas, potem to może zadzwonić.
Dobra.
Jak chcę pogadać.
Dobra.
No i tak pójdę dzisiaj wcześniej spać, nie?
No wiem, no ja też. No ale na razie jeszcze dlatego chcę to postreamować sobie i bo potem już zaś ta robota i będę tylko po południu miał.
No tak, wiem. No wiem. No. To tak, to ty się tam trzymaj.
No ty też.
No, no nic i chcę ci powiedzieć, że bardzo cię kocham i tyle.
No dobrze.
No, to pa.
Ja też, no pa. Dobra, ej kurwa. Muszę tak zrobić, inaczej. Bo mi to kurde nie da spokoju. Musimy tak lecieć. Widzę, że kuźwa. Ej, no nie mamy jak.
Past the high wing!
Cholera. Dobra, nie wiem. Muszę jakoś to zrobić inaczej. No bo naciskam i lecimy, bo to bez sensu. Widzę, że kurwa się nie da tak łatwo tam dostać. Kurwa. Bo to jest chyba w tym zamku, ale...
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why.
Duncan owes his reputation to you.
Up. O, tu jest ta krypta. Ja to chciałem od innej strony, ale...
Did you speak with my uncle? I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne. Well, what did he say? I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Falthcroft. Nor Anne. I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken. He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black. Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet. I'm afraid I don't follow. Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has. What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you? We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organizing her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewelry, cards, old photographs. She got to her favorite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought she handed it to me. This will keep you safe, she said. It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet. Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it, or be expelled. Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help. I shall wait to hear from you then. Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this.
Okay.
I'll send you an owl when I have news.
Koniec? O, był koniec. O, jeszcze coś tu jest. Kaj to je. Jak ja mam stąd wyjść? Chyba, że jest opcja inaczej zrobić. O. O Boże. Dobra.
As a mother born,
Lecimy na dół. Kurde, powiem, że to kawał drogi jest. Wbrew pozorom. Ps.
I wish. I think transfiguration is tough.
Yep.
It requires such precision and concentration.
Masakra. Wbrew pozorom wszystko jest tak niby blisko, a jednak trzeba trochę lecieć. No. Masakra. A ciekawe ile procent już mam w ogóle całej jako gry jako całość.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
Sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
Exactly what kind of creature is a Snidget?
It's a small bird with golden feathers. It's incredible. It has rotational wings that allow it to dart quickly in any direction. In fact, the golden snitch in Quidditch is based on the Snidget, which barbarically was actually used in the sport hundreds of years ago.
Why would Snidgets be valuable to poachers?
They could make more money with Snidgets than they ever would have fighting dragons. The golden Snidget's feathers and eyes are incredibly valuable. That's why they're believed to be extinct. They were hunted out of existence by wizard kind. If the poachers found some now, I can't bear to think about the horrific way they'd be bred and killed for profit.
Where exactly are these Snidgets allegedly hidden?
Gran says the journals were a bit cryptic, which is good. Perhaps the poachers won't be clever enough to find the birds. From what she recalls, the journals only noted that the key to finding them lay in the moonlight. Gran thinks it can be narrowed down to a handful of locations.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets?
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Centaurs aren't known for being the friendliest lot. Especially not with wizard kind, and not right now.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it. I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
Dobra. Nie wiem, czy to jest to, o czym ja myślę? Mapa świata. A to było to. Dobra, to lecimy z tym jeszcze.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
No. Tak, to jest fabułka. Może się uda to szybciutko zrobić jeszcze.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
You said this would repair the chasm between the two of you. How did you not expect him to react this way?
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals. Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Cock. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bagalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ?
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen. Either by the eye above the enchanted door, or a loitering loyalist.
What else should we know about the enchanted door?
The door will not open while the eye can see you. You and your friend must be invisible to it to gain access. From what I know of wizard magic, that shouldn't be too difficult to achieve.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
Dobra. Ej, hop.
The door is looking at us. Revelio.
Accio. Levioso.
Aha. Masakra.
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we? Books so rarely prepare one for reality.
Udało
A
się.
real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected. I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
These machines operate on steam. Interesting.
Revelio. Incendio.
Incendio.
Revelio.
Still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine. I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Accio. You'll need to stay close to me. I've dealt with worse enemies than these.
Co jest?
Revelio.
Why should it sneaking about? You'll see.
We're being watched by a door.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books
Revelio.
during the summer holidays.
Ooh.
Incendio. Revelio.
Incendio.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around here somewhere. A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Dobrze. Gdzie teraz? O Jezus.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected.
Okay. It's going to test.
Rebellion.
Okay, teraz tak.
Bombarded.
Bardziej
Incendio.
Incendio.
Rebellion.
Teraz
Accio. Rebellion.
Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
Okej, dobra. Aha. Ładnie. Ale już mi ich wszystkich wykończyli. Teraz jest.
Looking at us.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgott what we found.
Incendio.
Jakoś przejść raczej, kurde. Średnio, nie?
There must be a quicker way out of here than retracing our steps.
Revelio.
Kurde. Kurde, nie da się tego jakoś tu minąć. Dobra, jak chcę dostać do wyjścia.
Bombarda.
No nie wiem.
Revelio.
Jak chcę wyjść?
Confringo.
Jedynie nie wiem.
Accio. Revelio.
O, jest.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Omid. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
No to stupiamy.
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
Kurde. Udało się wyjść.
Can we please?
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
Okej. Jeszcze tu lecimy.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
No. To zajebiście. Hop. Przeskok na tą misję. Ale będziemy już kończyć powoli. No to jeszcze.
I'm most pleased to be included.
Jeszcze nam tego zostało, moi mili. No, jeszcze. Chociaż to mamy. Czyli raz, dwa, jak tą misję zrobimy, to jeszcze 3. No, jak jedną jeszcze jakieś poboczne, to może 1-2 streamy jeszcze z tego. Zobaczymy. Powiem, że to tak. Cholera, nie wiem teraz co zrobić. Teoretycznie nie jestem teraz, na pewno muszę kończyć, tylko nie wiem właśnie czy jutro grać. To skończył w tym tygodniu na pewno. Zobaczymy ile jeszcze mamy. Jak ona się nazywa? Horizon Zero Dawn. Ile tam jeszcze jest misji? Dobra. To trzymcie się. Do następnego. Bye bye.